is the story about a birthday party that I had. Usual birthday party of a bunch of people, and we get together, we drink, we have some chow, and we have a good time. But I'm not doing it at my home this time. I'm doing it at a restaurant, a couple of minutes away from my house, so I don't have to clean up afterwards, and it's just easier this way. Now, in the meantime, while we're there, it's on a Friday, not on a Saturday, because many of the people couldn't make it on the Saturday. So we had it on the Friday at this restaurant. And the episode, or the episode's name is actually the one at the Dross, the cop, security, and dog shit, because those are the key themes in this in this party. so what we do is we say, okay, we're gonna have a party. Everybody knows we get out of hand when we have a party, and we get Linda, my wife, to volunteer to be the designated driver. So she's a designated driver. Even though it's close to my house, she's designated driver. She's a very responsible person. Cool. We rock up at the place at about, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 4:05. People start arriving. I think we had about 20, 25, 30 people there. And early on, probably just after 5:30-ish, the bike guy comes, and now we've got the key players. I'll run through the key players again, or let's run through them. We have Joe, Charles, Jensen, Linda, and Susan. They are the key people, and I do some stuff too. So they key. Now, Charles gets his bike delivered, his KTM 300. It's fixed, and he gets it delivered, and we load it onto his bakkie or his pickup truck and strap it down. Cool. We're not going to do anything because we're not going to be irresponsible for a change. Joe rocks up there. He just came from the shop. He bought himself AR-15 looking paintball gun. So now he's got that, and it's in the car. He's telling us about it. And at this point, just note for later, this particular establishment have had some break-ins and robberies over the past couple of months, so they're a little bit on edge. So we carry on. We go back in. We having a good old time, have some greys, whatever. And Susan realizes that Linda's gone missing. We haven't seen her in a little bit. And in a little bit, I don't know, because what happens is when I start drinking Jägermeister, the minute I take the first shot of Jägermeister, time stops. So if I take Jägermeister, the first shot at like 5:15.
It means a blank, a proper blank.
Not necessarily. No, it's not that I don't remember. What happens is time just stops for me, and I keep thinking it's 5:15. So I'll start drinking Jägermeister at 5 o'clock.
It's like a time-traveling drug.
Yeah, 8 o'clock they come to me and they go, listen, when are you going to braai? And I go, what are you talking about? It's like 6 o'clock. And I go, oh, no, it's 9 o'clock or whatever. So it just slows time for me quite a bit. So anyway, so I'm drinking this, and now I don't know how long Linda's been missing. I really can't say. Maybe an hour. I don't know. So Susan goes and looks for her, comes back, and she says, ons het 'n kotsertjie, which means we have someone's vomiting, and she's found Linda. Now Linda's lying on the floor in the bathroom of this establishment, newly refurbished, so brand new tile, brand new alles, looking all cool, all sweet. She's parking on the floor, man down, chick down, whatever you want to call it. She's down, you know what I mean? We've got a soldier down. Someone's got to take care of it. Obviously not going to be me because it's my party and I'm having a good time. So Susan and Charles, they go down, they check it out. They're like, hey, help her out, get everything sorted out. So she's better. Meantime, the staff come to us and go, listen, it's like we were supposed to close at 10:30 or something. It's 11:30. You need to really fuck off now. And we go, okay, no problem. Settle the bill, get ready. We go outside, and you've got Charles and Susan and myself trying to get our designated driver, Linda, into the car, and now I'm the designated driver. That's what's happening at this point. Cool, I'm designated driver. And that works fine. There's no problem.
It's called blame shifting.
It's exactly that. And then, so now I'm saying, well, if something happens, it's not my fault, but I'm a bit concerned because Linda's not looking good. Linda doesn't often drink that much. She'll have like a glass or two of wine. So for her, I've only seen her drunk a couple of times. So that was rough. She had a rough one there. And it gets a little bit worse for later on. But needless to say, now it's later in the day, and it's time to now get on top of the bike, on top of the bakkie, and start it and rev it in the parking lot. Because that's the first thing you do now. It's like almost 12 o'clock at night. So you got Charles, he's revving his bike. I'm like, yeah, rev it, do all sorts of stuff. And now we're having a party in the parking lot with no drinks, but okay. So next moment, you've got Joe pulling out the AR-15, and he starts shooting paintballs all over the place. And I check this out, and while this is all happening, I look and I see, but wait a minute, the cops are on their way. The security company's already there. They scoping out the situation. I can see there's going to be trouble here. And I see the cops pulling in. I go, fuck this, I'm out. Peace out, Holmes. I get in the car, designated driver, I'm responsible. And I say to Charles, listen, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. They're going to arrest Joe. We don't want that. We need to leave. So we cruise. We find out later on that the cops held Joe and his mate over there for a little bit, and they had to explain. And there was a bit of a thing with a gun, and they had to explain what the story is.
So they were like in passive custody.
Yeah, they were being detained. Not arrested. They were being detained for questioning. Meanwhile, we're out, bro. I'm out. Fuck that. I'm not part of this. So we get home, and first thing we do is, so I park Linda's car, and you've got Susan helping Linda into the house, put her in bed. The rest of us are out there now, because now it's Susan and her husband, Richard. Also, that's the name he wanted. He's Richard. And Jensen and Charles and myself. I think it was us. And obviously, it's 12 o'clock at night. The correct thing to do on a dark road, because some of the street lights were out in the neighborhood at the time, is test ride this KTM 300 off-road bike on the tarmac up and down the road.
At 0 to 100. Best opportunity.
Best opportunity, but we were safety conscious. We did turn on the headlight, which is probably 0.2 looms. I don't know, piece of shit. It's like a candle. Didn't help anybody. But we were being responsible, so we turned that on. Right up and down, nobody falls. It's a good outcome. Comes back, just deuces the bike down there on the pavement, and we go inside. Now, at this point, we didn't realize what we had left outside. We just go inside, and now we're saying, okay, cool, let's carry on drinking. And we're watching Erzberg Rodeo, which is the toughest one-day hard enduro in the world. We're watching the video of the previous years, and we're having drinks, and we're having a good time, drinking some more Jägermeister, getting all jacked up. Next minute, we check the oak from, oh, wait a minute. Before that, I go check on Linda, because I'm concerned husband. Go check on Linda, and I see, okay, so she's at a bit of a vom on the duvet. So now I look at this and I say, okay, cool, take it out. We've all done that, no problem. Get another duvet.
Like big patch or small patch?
A reasonable medium patch. Nothing crazy, nothing chunky, just liquid. Because rookie mistake, she had nothing to eat the whole day, rocked up and hit a couple of shots and a cocktail or two, and that was it. So rookie mistake on her part. She's admitted it. So I take this thing and I look at this duvet and I think, what am I going to do? Okay, no problem. I take it, go put it in the washing machine. Now this is a, 5 or 6 kg washing machine. I moved the duvet in there and I turn it on. It broke. The washing machine was never the same after that. because
destroyed all those control rods, holding that drum, bust.
Because that duvet, when it's wet, turns into 20 kilos or something.
Yeah. So it's like a bag of cement.
I hear this noise in the background there, and I'm like, I don't know, fuck, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Who knows? So no problem. We carry on. So we drinking, watching the thing. Next minute, we got this dude from the security company standing in the lounge asking us if everything's okay. So we look at him like, I don't know, this is like just another day for us. It's an ordinary. And we're like, hey, cool, everything's chilled. Do you want a beer? You want a drink? We hook you up. He goes, no, he can't drink. He just came here to have a look because he thought this was like a home invasion, a robbery gone wrong. Now, keep in mind, we got home at about 12, at about 0-100 hours, and this is like after 1. This is just after 1 sometime. And we look at this guy and we say, what are you talking about? He says, no, we must come have a look because the bike is, on the pavement. So we go outside and we see what we've left there. First of all, Jensen's car, his Polo, GTI Polo, is still idling. They're standing on the sidewalk, still fucking idling with the door open. he just got out. So his car's been idling for like an hour and a half or whatever. The bike is lying in the driveway, halfway in the road, halfway on the, on the pavement. The gate's open because Charles's truck is parked in between the garage and the gate, and there's not enough space. It's too long, so we can't close the gate. Both garage doors are open. The Hollywood garage door that goes through into the into the yard, that's open, and the lights are on. And it's like, it looks like, fuck, there was a big accident here and a robbery.
Well, there was like an FBI takedown, and they're just like.
This fucking left everything the way it was. And the chub oak is like, yes, he's like, and we say, no, but don't you want to have a beer? Thanks, man. Thanks for, showing us this. Good thing we live in a decent neighborhood. They haven't stolen all our shit yet. Okay, cool. The guy's like, no, you can see we're having a good time. He'll just keep driving around and make sure we're still okay. He'll come past you every half an hour. We're like, okay, no problem. It's all good. Oh, Jensen turns off his jammy, locks it, no problem. Okay, cool. So, and he's more concerned about how much petrol or diesel, he had diesel or something at the time, how much diesel is wasted. And I'm saying, bro, what are you talking about? The thing has been idling for an hour and a
half. Your car was idling. I mean, for flip's sakes.
Yeah, exactly. So, now we go. So we just push the bike inside, throw it on its side down there. Because it doesn't have a stand. That's the problem. It doesn't have a side stand. So we just hoy it down. Older Susan and Richard, they decide, nah, time to go home. So they bail. Charles, as usual, his usual thing, he goes to bed. So he bails early, he goes to bed now. And what do you call it? Now it's just Jensen and myself and the 2 bulldogs. And the chick, the bulldog chick, she's already gone to sleep. She's not in the mood for this. And the boy, he's like, yeah, cool. No, we can have a party. He doesn't have a problem. Let's have a party. So Jensen and myself start playing pool. Play pool, lacquer, no problem. But he wants to smoke. But he doesn't want to smoke in the house. And I say, you can smoke in the house. I don't care. It's fine. No, insists. Got to smoke outside. Smokes outside. We go outside. Now, it's important to note at this point that, so where we were standing outside on the lawn, it's not very well lit. It's lit, but not very well lit. And as I said, we have 2 bulldogs, and they obviously take a shit outside. And at some point, I start smelling dog shit inside the house, and I can't figure it out. I'm like, no, what's going on here? Like outside, I smell it, and then we come inside and I smell it some more. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. So we play pool, we play some more pool. And you've got Jensen, and he's going to the bathroom, coming back, getting us drinks, going in the lounge. He's been all over the place. And eventually I looked down.
Including the garden.
Yes. And eventually I looked down, and he stepped in this like massive pile of dog shit. And it's still like stuck to the side of his shoe. And he's been everywhere, dude. He's been everywhere in that house. Now I realize, okay, cool. So this is why I smell what I smell. This is the story. So clean his shoe, carry on playing some more pool, and he leaves. I don't know. He probably leaves like before 5. I go to bed at 5 o'clock. And I'm tired and I'm spent, but I had a good time. Linda's still chilling in bed. She's all right. She's feeling a bit rough. When I say a bit rough, she's feeling really sorry for herself. Because this is not a thing. She doesn't deal with a hangover well at all.
Shame.
So it's like 5 o'clock, go to bed. 7 o'clock, Charles is awake. Wakes me up. No, he's got to fuck off now. He's got to go. He's got to go. I'm like, yes, dude. I just went to bed. I'm still drunk. I'm not even hungover. What do you want? Why do you want to go now? Because I must help him load the bike now. Because his wife phoned him. His wife's been phoning him since the previous night, I don't know, 8 o'clock or something, and he just never answered the phone. So she's the mood in with him, and she's not in the fucking mood now. He's got to come home. He's got to be home now, and the kids are playing some sport thing. I don't know. So I go, help him load the fucking bike, come back, and as I walk around that house, all I smell is shit. I smell dog shit. And I'm like, yes, man, I gotta clean this. I can't deal with this. So I thought, no, it's only gonna be. Luckily, the whole place it's tiled. There are no carpets, just everywhere tiles. And I thought, fuck, man, how hard can this be? Well, I tell you, when dog shit turns hard on tiles, and it's Saturday morning, and you're still drunk, and you're starting to get into that hangover phase, it's not the time. It's not the time to fucking want to clean the floor. Because, I stand, and then you think you would just take the mop and, sweep it up, or, no, it's stuck. It's stuck. You have to, yes, just, nah. Eventually, I go to the garage, get a putty knife, and I just like loosen these spots over here just to get it loose. And I'm like, I'm about to vom now. I'm not in the mood for this. And Linda, now I'm helping Linda. I'm like helping her rehydrate. I've got her some rehydrate going and some orange juice, but I can check. She just little sips at a time because she got that. Ooh, the moment she hoys it, so ooh, been there, done that. I know. If you take that sip, then just small sips at a time. Otherwise, you're just going to end up, vomiting like bile eventually. I know it sounds disgusting, but that's just fucking how it works.
That's just how it is.
Exactly. And in the meantime, because Jensen went every fucking way in my house with his dog shit foot, I now have to fucking clean this thing.
He transversed like all spaces in the house with a dog.
Yeah, he did. Literally, the only places he didn't go was our room and the room that Charles was dossing in.
Well, you think so now, but you'd be surprised. Anyway.
Yes, Steve.
Evidently.
But I also, I'm not so sure about the room that George is in, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so I go along, I'm cleaning this, and it took me a good 2.5 hours to clean this. And now the hangover is starting to come. And I'm hungover. Linda gets out of bed. She comes in there, and she goes, why does it smell like dog shit? Immediately, she's ill, runs back to the bathroom, voms, comes back. I say, yes, and I've sprayed everything I can. I've sprayed everything. Toilet spray just makes it worse. Forget about that shit. Don't use toilet spray. Get yourself, don't use, this is a top tip. This is a top tip from Renno over here. If you want to mask smells, go buy a little thing of Brute or, I don't know, cheap perfume, or not perfume, what is it? Deodorant at the store, Axe or whatever you get. Use that. So it smells like a human, or it smells like deodorant, not it's orange or strawberry, that type of shit. That doesn't mask the smell. It just makes it worse. It makes you want to bomb even more.
Or a cup of diesel, maybe. Just to, throw you off completely.
Completely. It's like, whose car's idling? Why? Did you service the car? Why do you service the car in the house? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this? So that's my tip for this. Anyway, so I've sprayed this stuff. She comes in here, she pulls in, and she's just laying on the couch. I put on some TV for her, and I think it's probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and she's still bleak. But when I say bleak, white like a sheet. And I haven't slept. I've had my 2 hours sleep because Charles fucking, can't handle his business. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, so what am I doing next year for my birthday? Because this turned out to be a very entertaining evening, but the dog shit just fucked it up. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for Jensen and the dog shit foot, we'd be in good. Yeah, I'd be in good shape. I could deal with this. There's no problem. So I thought about what's going to be the next year, and we'll do an episode. We'll do an episode on what happened the next year, because the next year involved off-road bikes, but this time inside the property, not on the tarmac, and blow torches and all sorts of stuff. So blow torches, yeah. I'm not going to give it away, but blowtorches, a whole bunch of stuff that we did. Because this time I decided, no, let's have one at home again, because we'll keep it under control that way. No, it wasn't under control. So yeah, that's that was one of my better and more entertaining birthday parties. So if you want to hear more, tune in, I don't know, next week, or tune in whenever you check a video get uploaded. We're working on the Koos story. I realized this week that Koos is longer than I thought. It's a longer story than I thought, because I started going through all of the bullshit we pulled off that, what was it, like a 10-day period. And it's a long story. But we'll have it. We'll have it. And we'll upload it. I'll upload this just now. And check it out. And if you like it, we're going to do some more. The more people like, the more we're going to do it. So cool. You enjoy it. Have a lekker one.
And out.
And we'll chat again.